are 1 week away from the general election, and there are only 2 more full days that you have a chance to vote early.
While turnout has already surpassed the 2014 gubernatorial general election, early voting numbers, it sounds like the efforts to get people out to vote are working. WMAR 2 News' Abby Isaacs is live tonight at Mount Pleasant Ministries, where we hear a party's going on right now. Abby.
Well, that's right. There is a party at the polls going on here at Mount Pleasant Church in Northeast Baltimore. There is a group of people from the Baltimore chapter of the Lynx. They're eating food, playing music, and just chatting. It's a nonpartisan effort to try and get more people out to vote. The numbers so far this year showing that efforts like this may be having an impact.
Grab your ballots, and we're going to place them under here.
Thousands making their way out to the polls.
I think it's the most important thing we have to do as citizens.
Thank you for voting. Thank you.
In Baltimore City alone, over 25,000 voters have already cast their ballots.
Early voting has been a true hit this time.
In just the first 5 days, 360,000 Marylanders voted early. That's already higher than early voting totals for the last gubernatorial election in 2014. It's also on track to beat early voter turnout for the 2012 presidential election. Some of them are very seasoned voters.
I wanted to make sure I voted. I think old people have a responsibility, and young people do too, especially now.
For others, it was their first time, like Stephanie Smith's daughter.
It's just a special feeling. You just feel like you're contributing something by passing the torch sort of on, you know. And I feel proud she's educated enough and savvy enough to know what to do and want to come and vote.
I just wanted to make sure I got mine in early just to avoid the last-minute rush.
Joseph Edmonds also came out today because he'll be a little busy on Election Day, serving as an election judge for the first time.
I've been hearing issues about voter polls being a problem, and access to polls and proper integrity at the election. And so I just want to be a part of that process to ensure that everyone who does show up to vote gets the opportunity to vote.
Baltimore City officials are still looking for around 400 people to sign up to be an election judge Tuesday.
They could be checking in voters. They could be assisting voters in the booth. They could be at the door escorting. The way the process is set up, without them, there is no election day.
They saw the most voters so far, and as of this afternoon, officials say today is right on track to rival those high numbers. Now, this party at the poll is going to be going on for another hour here at Mount Pleasant Church, and the second party at the polls is this coming Thursday at the League for People with Disabilities. Now, that Thursday is the last day to vote early. You can vote at select polling places from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., and then the general election is next Tuesday. Now, we have more information about those polling centers and how to become an election judge on our website, WMAR2news.com. For now, live in East Baltimore, Abby Isaacs, WMAR 2 News.